Brittany is the second smallest region on the French mainland after Île-de-France, or the Paris region, and comprises just 4.3% of the total area of France. It's also the third least populous region of the French mainland, with a population of a little over 3.3 million as of 2016. With such a small population and even smaller area, it's surprising that Brittany was an independent country until the Middle Ages, and was only formally incorporated as a province of France in the year 1547. In this video, we take a look at why it took the French so long to assimilate the region of Brittany into France. From a distinct culture to countless wars, there are several reasons why Brittany stayed independent for so long. We'll be looking at these reasons in detail in this video, so stay tuned and watch this one until the end. Before we start rambling about the various wars that prevented the French from annexing Brittany into its jurisdiction, let's take a look at the distinct cultures between the two regions. You see, Brittany is a small peninsula located on the northwest coast of present-day mainland France. This is a region steeped in rich history and a distinct cultural identity that sets it apart from the rest of the country. Spanning 4 departments, Finistère, Côte-d'Armor, Ille-et-Vilaine, and Morbihan, Brittany stands as a testament to its unique heritage and traditions. Geographically, Brittany showcases a breathtaking landscape that contributes to its cultural distinctiveness. With its jagged coastline, pristine beaches, and rugged cliffs, the region offers a striking contrast to the rolling hills and plains found in other parts of France. The picturesque beauty of Brittany has captured the imaginations of artists, writers, and travelers alike, drawing them to its shores for centuries. But it's not just the physical features that make Brittany culturally distinct. The Breton people have nurtured a strong regional identity, preserving their ancient language, customs, and folklore. The Breton language is a Celtic language, closely related to Welsh and Cornish, and continues to be spoken by a significant number of people in the region, reinforcing the Bretons' unique heritage. Cultural festivals and traditions play an essential role in Breton society, keeping their distinct identity alive. Fest-Noz, the traditional night festival featuring live music, dancing, and traditional costumes, is a vibrant celebration of Breton culture. These gatherings foster a sense of community and pride in their unique heritage, allowing the Breton people to pass down their traditions from one generation to the next. While geography, culture, and tradition have largely kept Brittany and France separate for so long, it's actually history that has prevented France from incorporating Brittany into its territory earlier. Historically, Brittany's independent spirit and resistance to outside influences have shaped its cultural distinctiveness. While it had its periods of political alliance and union with the French monarchy, Brittany managed to maintain a level of autonomy and self-governance. This allowed the Breton people to develop their unique customs, music, and literature, which have been handed down through generations. Let's take a look at the history of Brittany before it became a part of France in the mid-1500s. Now, Brittany was never a single country. This, however, changed in the 9th century when the small, petty Celtic kingdoms united as a single political entity and emerged as the Kingdom of Brittany. This united kingdom wouldn't last long. By the 10th century, the kingdom was devastated by the Vikings, who raided and occupied the French, including the Kingdom of Brittany. The Viking invasion in the 9th century brought turmoil and upheaval to the region. These raiders from the north sought to plunder the rich lands and coastal settlements of Brittany. Despite initial setbacks, the Bretons managed to resist the Viking onslaught and preserve their cultural distinctiveness. By the 10th century, the Duchy of Brittany had emerged as a semi-independent state. The Dukes of Brittany, descended from local nobility, wielded considerable power and often maintained a precarious balance between their allegiance to the French monarchy and their desire for autonomy. Brittany's strategic location, with its proximity to the British Isles, also meant that the duchy had significant ties to its insular neighbors. Breton nobles frequently intermarried with the British aristocracy, forging political alliances and cultural exchanges. This connection brought with it influences from Celtic traditions, language, and artistic expressions, enriching the Breton culture. On the other hand, Brittany's relationship with France remained complex and intertwined. The Duchy of Brittany recognized the rule of the French kings, paying homage and providing military support when called upon. However, the Bretons fiercely guarded their independence, and the French monarchy often faced resistance from the Breton nobility. One of the notable figures in Breton history was Duke Arthur II, also known as Arthur de Richemont. He played a significant role during the turbulent 15th century. During the Breton War of Succession, he was a skilled military commander and diplomat, and served as Constable of France and later as Duke of Brittany. His leadership and determination to defend Britain's autonomy left a lasting impact on the region. The 14th century marked a significant turning point in the history of Brittany. The War of the Breton Succession from 1341 to 1364 plunged the duchy into a protracted conflict over its succession. Multiple claimants and external powers, including the British, vied for control, leading to a fractured Breton society. The war ultimately resulted in the Treaty of Guérande in 1365, which temporarily placed Brittany under French control. However, Brittany's subjugation to France was short-lived. The Bretons, determined to reclaim their independence, rose in rebellion against the French crown. Led by figures such as Bertrand du Guesclin, a Breton knight, and Jean de Montfort, they engaged in a series of military campaigns against the French. Bertrand de Guesclin, known as the Black Prince of Breton, was a legendary figure in medieval France. Born in Brittany, he became one of the most renowned military leaders of his time. Du Guesclin also played a crucial role in defending the independence of Brittany during the Breton Wars of Succession. His tactical brilliance and unwavering commitment to the Breton cause made him a revered figure among the Breton people. The culmination of this struggle came in 1491, when Anne of Brittany, the heir to the duchy, married King Charles VIII of France. This marriage marked the formal union of Brittany and France, but it somehow preserved a degree of Breton autonomy and cultural distinctiveness. Although she was married to the French king, Anne of Brittany played a crucial role in safeguarding Britain's interests, ensuring the continuation of Breton institutions and traditions. However, this peace between the Bretons and the French would not last long. The dawn of the 15th century witnessed a period of intense turmoil for Brittany. The French army under King Louis XI launched a series of campaigns to fully subjugate the duchy. Despite valiant resistance, the Bretons were eventually defeated at the Battle of Saint-Aubin-de-Comières in 1488, leading to their submission to French rule. King Louis XI of France, who was also known as the Spider King, was a shrewd ruler. He played a significant role in the centralization of power in France, often at the expense of regional autonomy. Louis XI's conquest of Brittany marked a significant step towards the consolidation of the French monarchy's authority. Then, in 1547, Brittany was formally annexed into the Kingdom of France under King Francis I. This marked a crucial turning point in the history of the region. King Francis I, known for his ambitions to consolidate the French kingdom, sought to strengthen his authority by fully incorporating Brittany into his realm. The annexation of Brittany was not without resistance. The Bretons, fiercely protective of their regional autonomy, were wary of losing their distinct identity under French rule. However, King Francis I skillfully navigated the political landscape and managed to gain the support of key Breton nobles, thus facilitating the incorporation of Brittany into France. Under French domination, Brittany's autonomy and distinctiveness gradually eroded. The French monarchy sought to centralize power, imposing French laws and institutions upon the region. However, the Breton identity persisted, and the Breton language and cultural expressions endured, passed down through generations. In the centuries that followed, Brittany witnessed various historical events, including the French Revolution and the Industrial Revolution, which brought significant changes to the region. The Breton people, renowned for their strong regional identity, continued to celebrate their cultural heritage through festivals, music, and culinary traditions. Today, Brittany stands as a region of France, known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture. It serves as a testament to the resilience of its people and the enduring legacy of Brittany's unique identity, shaped by influences from both its British and French neighbors. The history of Brittany is captivating, woven with tales of Viking invasions, noble dukes, and the struggle for autonomy. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of a region that has weathered countless storms while preserving its cultural distinctiveness.